Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Bring on the Eye Candy promo stream. Today, we are going to be going over Joe M. Sonntag's Reaper Destroyer issue number 2, which is now live on Indiegogo. For those of you who would like to back it, from what I can see, it looks like stuff that you would see from like the 90s. Really awesome, really cool art. And we can jump into it once I get the screen pulled up. So give me one moment. Starting off with my tongue being tied, so that means that I'm starting off the stream well. All right, so sharing here. And of course, I had to start all the way at the bottom. There we go. Alrighty. So this just launched, I believe it was yesterday. And this is the second issue of Joe Sontag's Reaper Destroyer comic. The first one was a hit, so makes sense that there would be a second one. And now I am sharing the audio, so that's good. I'm going to play this trailer. There shouldn't be any problems with YouTube with the trailer. I know that there's some hot babes in there, but the trailer's already on YouTube, so there shouldn't be any issues with playing that. So let's do that. Alrighty. That looks freaking awesome. And sunny days with gray clouds. Is that the trailer looks fire? Joe is an awesome artist. Yes, I agree with both of those. Um, Joe is a comic skate king, and he has definitely earned that title. So he's at the top tier of artists whenever it comes to that. So far, the campaign has raised $634 out of 1,000 for the goal. It has 59 days left, so there's definitely plenty more time to go over and back the campaign. What I'm going to try to do, I'm not sure if this will work, but I'm going to try to copy the link and put it into the chat so that you guys can have like a direct link to it. I'm not sure if it will allow me since I'm not monetized, but we shall see if it works. I'm not sure if it's a matter of what is it? Oh, fantastic. Yeah, like I was saying, I wasn't sure if it would be like a permissions thing or if it was a monetization thing. But if it's just a permissions, I'm the one in charge of the channel. I can do whatever the hell I want. All right. So let's get into this. It's a dark sci-fi fantasy series. Ba, 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 ba. There is the logo. That's a really kick-ass logo. Um, in a fractured New York City where shadows bleed and power comes at a deadly price, one man is locked in the ultimate war for his own soul. Reaper Destroyer explodes onto the page as a brutal, unrelenting sci-fi action thriller fantasy from creator Joe M. Sonntag and Superior Press Comics. Matthew Walker was just trying to survive until an ancient spirit of death claimed his body as its vessel. Now trapped in a savage battle for control, Walker must fight not only external enemies, but the monstrous force awakening inside him, a living weapon known as the Reaper Destroyer. Reaper Destroyer 2. Matthew gets pulled into the Veiled Dimension on a mission to confront Apophis for control of his soul. While new allies seem to emerge, Matthew must confront the secrets of his past and survive a slow descent through his subconscious. Reaper Destroyer 2 is an acid trip wrapped inside a twisted, dark fantasy. And the creative team is writer and artist Joe M. Sonntag, inks by Marlo Alquiza, and these the Image, Marvel, and DC credits. Colors by Dave Kemp, Image and DC credits, and edited by Kayla Thornton. And we'll get into the covers as well. Superior Press is excited to give you some of the best cover artists you will see, and from the ones that I've seen, that promise is definitely kept because you have that is a cover by I believe that's the cover by Joe M. Sonntag. And that was the main one that I was concerned about maybe getting popped by YouTube. If the stream does happen to go down because of that, let me know and we'll try and figure something out. But right now, I'm going to keep progressing as if nothing happened. Now, we also have this cover by John Malin. And that one looks really kick-ass. There's it has like it's an accurate description of like an acid trip. It almost has like an Alice in Wonderland type vibe with like the timepiece in the background and Alice sitting over here and the mushrooms and like I was saying, the acid trip. So that it looks really kick-ass. I love the detail in it. Then there's a cover by Brett Booth. Unfortunately, I'm not are you talking about the sort of nude female I think I saw? No, I'm not talking about the sort of nude female. I'm talking about the one who is like she's totally covered, everybody. Totally covered. It's sort of like a witchblade sort of thing. But yeah, I've heard of Brett Booth. And the art is fantastic. I'm just not I'm not entirely familiar with his work. But based on what I'm seeing on this cover, I definitely want to see more of his work. I want to see more covers by him. And then we have here a cover by Oliver Isabedra. I'm so good at saying people's last names, everybody. Oliver Isabedra. And that one is really cool. I like seeing covers that are like split almost like down the middle, and there's a creative way of splitting them while also showing other fun stuff on the page, like this woman holding this massive battle axe and looking sexy as hell, while also dripping down like torrents of blood from her legs. Like she has just come out of like a massive fight scene. And this guy over here. So that one's really cool. And then we have this one by Ethan Van Sciver. I believe this is the one that Joe won during Ethan's. What was it? It was like the cover contest that was sort of held. I think it was like a month or so back, and Joe was fortunate enough to be one of the winners of it. So this one turned out fantastic. Ethan also, I'm a little bit more familiar with Ethan than I am with the other cover artists, mainly because I follow his YouTube channel. But he always puts out fantastic work. If I was able to draw that amount of detail, I would not be able to stop drawing because it looks kick ass. Oh yeah, that is sweet, and I love the colors on it. It's like the gold colors and just normally I would like something to like pop out a bit more, but the gold coloring is like it's shiny enough to make it stand out from like her hair, and it's like weaving throughout the page. So it balances it out really well. And if you've seen any of my YouTube shorts, you know that I really do. I've been focusing on like cover compositions. So balancing out covers is something that I've been noticing for the past like several months or so. And Sunny Days with Gray Cloud says, yeah, it was cool he won that. Yes, definitely. It was like all of these, watching all of these people like vying for a cover. It was like, it's awesome to see that. And it's also just fun to see like um the community come together and like vote for all of this stuff and see who is going to end up getting this. It's really fun. It's sort of like gamifying Comicsgate. You have the interior page previews. They don't have text on them, but you can still see that the art looks kick ass. It almost looks like he's getting shot out of like a portal or something. I love the colors in this. It's so vibrant. And he's standing there all imposingly. Ah, mushrooms. And some kind of bug flying through here. And a hot chick. Definitely not complaining there. The blank white edition of Reaper Destroyer returns, giving a look at the awesome line work of Joe M. Sonntag and Marlo Alcaiza. A must for all collectors. I am a bit of a sucker for like line work and roughs. I know in the last campaign, I know in the last campaign that I covered on like a promo stream, they had like a pencil edition. So as a nowhere close to professional artist myself, I find it very interesting to see like those almost like, I don't want to say like virgin covers, but ones that they're not entirely colored yet. it's something that lets me see like the process behind it. But anyways, I'm getting to your question now, Sunny Days. Wasn't it him and Vasilis? I believe it was Vasilis. Um, I keep up with a lot of streams, and I sort of forget. Like, there's sometimes whenever I forget who got what. All I remember, or I know that Joe got it because he. I guess he's more vocal about it, and like I see him more on Twitter, and I don't see Vasilis on there as much. I actually need to see if I'm following Vasilis on Twitter. But yeah, I think you are right. I think it was him and Vasilis because I know it was like it was two. I think it was two of the Comic Street Kings who had it. All right, and we got some more of the blank white edition on the inside. So some of the penciled and inked versions of the interior pages. Good to see her again. Awesome. And if you missed out on issue 1, don't worry. We have you covered with the third printing catch-up tier. Cover artist Joe M. Sonntag and inks by Marlo Alcaiza and colors by Dave Kemp. That looks so badass. It's like it got pulled straight out of the 90s. It looks so cool. It's like he would be right at home with characters like Spawn. So cool. It's almost like turning into like Trump for a second. Like, so cool, so cool. The best ever. I see Lolos every day on X. My algorithm must be fucked up then. Maybe I need to start clicking on his posts. But yeah, I'll check that after the stream, see if I am following him. And oh, awesome! You'll love the raw black and white stuff too. Yeah, those are always really cool. Like I'm trying to get better with my art, and shameless plug, go and see any of the draw streams that I've been doing recently. But yeah, it's like a peek behind the artist's mentality, and especially whenever they have like a lot of skill, like Joe M. Sonntag does, it's really something that you want to get if you're an artist. It's really cool. All right. Grab the Reaper Destroyer #2 ash can in the add-ons, featuring 6 black and white pages of story with script, all for $5. You can't beat that deal. That is very true. Alrighty. And I love how like the way that your eye flows throughout this piece it works fantastically. And for more deals and exclusives to Reaper Destroyer #2, visit superiorpresscomics.com. Alrighty. So we have that. Oh, that is so weird. Okay. I hate how Indiegogo has switched over their UI. Indiegogo's site looks like shit, but the stuff that's on the site looks cool. It's like I wish that they still had all this stuff like over on the side. It'd be so much better that way. But anyways, we're here to promote, not to complain about site appearances. So for the rewards, we have the Joe M. Sonntag cover for $25 for the Reaper Destroyer #2. We have the ash can for $5 black and white ash can. We have the blank sketch cover for $25. The Brett Booth sketch cover, also for $25. Reaper Destroyer number 1, also for $25. I feel like I'm going to be saying and also for $25 a lot. If you want to start the story and keep up to date with it, then get number 1 and number 2. We have the black and white edition, again for $25. The John Malin cover for $25. That looks kick-ass with the Alice in Wonderland acid trip vibes. We have the Brett Booth cover, also for $25. We have the Oliver Isabedra cover, again for $25, and a lovely balance to it. And we have the Ethan Van Sciver cover. Joe, if you're listening, or if you happen to see the stream, you may want to change it to Sciver, not Scriver, but that's a minor detail. But again, for $25. Sorry, my editor brain comes in sometimes. It's like, what the fuck was going on? Okay. I clicked on something and it messed up my screen for a second. But yeah. Scriver versus Sciver. I'm guessing that's what you were talking about. Yeah, I do. Part of my actual full-time job is like proofreading stuff. So that's like instantly my brain picked up on that and I was like, oh, come on. Just use the command I. You can make it so much easier that way. Although that's a name, so either way it would just end up getting messed up. Okay. 1 of 1 card slab sketch cards, $50. Limited to 10, so get that while you can. A custom head sketch cover, limited to 10 for $75. Again, get it while you can. And you have the 5 cover combo for $125 with the Joe M. Sonntag, Ethan Van Sciver, Brett Booth, Oliver, I forget the last name, I'm sorry, Isabedra, Oliver Isabedra, and the John Malin cover, all in one combo for $125. The black and white version covers, 5-pack for $125 as well. And the 15 all-in tier for $375. I'm guessing that would be all 15 books. 5 main covers, the 5 black and white virgin covers, the 1 virgin lightning cover, 1 black and white edition, 1 issue 1 third printing, 1 issue 0, and 1 ash can. I forgot there was an issue 0. Yeah, that'd be cool. And here we have the big kahuna, the original art pages, limited to 32 for $1,000. I believe that would be $1,000 for each page. So there we go. And you have all the add-ons, which are pretty much all the rewards that I just went through. And all of that's just the regular doohickey at the bottom of an Indiegogo page. Actually, their project timeline. Okay, that doesn't help answer any questions really. That's just the generic stuff. Hold on. Had to take another look at that one there for a second. That looks so damn good. Alrighty. So, let's refresh this. See if anybody has backed it. And so far, I don't believe there's been any backers from this stream. But hopefully, as this stream is out there, we'll get some more eyes on it. I know that Joe is probably doing the rounds right now and going on streams and spreading the word about Reaper Destroyer issue number 2. So I'm fairly certain that this is going to get funded. Make sure to go and spread the word. Share out this stream. Share out anything that Joe is putting out regarding Reaper Destroyer, because the more word gets out, the more people are going to see it, the more people will back it, hopefully, and the more people will see this fantastic art and this really cool story. Now, what I am going to try to do with these promotional streams is I also try to showcase other places where you can find these comic creators and their work. So I'm going to take down that tab, and here we go. I will show you superiorpresscomics.com. Yes, superiorpresscomics.com. So we have this. I don't know why there's still a pre-order on the site, but I guess that's a way of like lengthening the amount of time that you have to get like a pre-order bonus. I'm not entirely sure, because the campaign is live. That one might be a question for Joe himself. But we do have... Okay, so it says it's live here. I don't know why this banner is still up here. All right, so we have merchandise that Joe is selling. That is really cool. If you are a proud American like myself, then you can buy this, support America and patriotism. Even if you're not and you just like America 250, then go ahead and buy that. Not saying that you can't if you're Canadian or Brazilian or English. Go for it. Get it. Get it, wear it proudly. Okay. I just realized what I was scrolling down to. Let's see what's below here. Joe M. Sonntag 2026 sketchbook for $10. Another thing that would be good to see. It's like sort of like the black and white cover, or like the blank white cover. I guess that was the terminology. So this would be something that would be good to get if you're an artist. Then you have the comic books and art. You have the link to the Reaper Destroyer number 2 launch page, the Reaper Destroyer limited print run, the ash cans, and the original line art. You also have the merchandise, Reaper Destroyer gear, coffee mugs. If you want to wake up in the morning, pour a cup of coffee into a Reaper Destroyer mug. And you also have canvas, posters, and prints if you want to hang it up on like one of your walls. Have something in the background if you're a streamer. Be able to advertise this great art. And you also have commission art, original art, and custom sketch covers, custom sketch covers commissions. All of those on there. You have reviews, and you can subscribe to the Superior Press email list. And I believe that all of this stuff up here. Yep, that is pretty much everything that we were going over before. Just more in depth. Now, I'm not going to go through all 5 pages because you can go to that and you can go and search for anything that you would like. And you can also go and subscribe to the email list if you haven't already. Because Sunny Days with Gray Cloud says that he thinks that he is already subscribed to the email. You have good taste. So I would not be surprised if you were already subscribed to the email. All right. So we have covered everything that we need to on the site. And speaking of subscriptions, you can get off of that and we can go to Joanne Sonntag's YouTube channel. And you can see on here, it's titled a bit differently than what you'd expect. It's Ronin Joe, but still has Joe M. Sonntag. You have, I'm thinking that this featured video is probably like it's either a live stream or a pre-recorded video. Sometimes it's difficult to tell, but you have a variety of video content. You have the first trailer for Reaper Destroyer. You have live streams that Joe does occasionally. He dives into the pop culture space sometimes. Yeah, he does a lot of stuff. And you can also find him on CG Kings on Monday whenever they do their draw stream on Comic Artist Pro Secrets, Ethan Van Sciver's channel. And yeah, if you want to go over there, I can go with this hand. Go over there, subscribe like I did, and follow him for more announcements about Reaper Destroyer, and pretty much any other stuff that like would be related to the art process and like whatever he's covering in whatever live stream he does of that week. So yeah, go and check out that YouTube channel. You will not be disappointed. Just like you'll not be disappointed by the Reaper Destroyer campaign. So that is Sunny Days. Is the link still showing up at the top? I know it used to be, at least on the back end of StreamYard, it used to say, pin this to the top of your chat. Is starring it doing the same thing? Actually, if I need to, I can just look it up on my phone, see if it's working that way. If I get the right passcode. All right. I'm still working out the kinks of StreamYard, trying to see what's changed since the last time that I was doing this on a regular basis. And Sunny Days says, I think it is at the top. It's not showing up at the top on my end. So I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna unstar it. If I do that, no, I don't want to delete comment. No, I don't want to put user in timeout. What the heck? Sorry, these couple minutes are probably going to be... It's going to be me just trying to troubleshoot here. And see if I can figure out how to do this. Oh, starring it is... It's so you can remember to discuss them during the show. I've never even heard of that. Huh. Okay, that is quite strange. Okay, maybe I wasn't seeing it right. No problem. It's just something I need to figure out at some point. It is not necessarily that important. But for anybody who would like to go straight to the campaign, there's not too many messages in chat, so it's probably closer to the top. Anyways, just go and go through that way, because I don't take the chat off after the stream is recorded and posted. So it should still be there, ideally. Granted, probably it's technology. It's weird sometimes, and sometimes I can be a dumbass. So who knows? But either way, go and support Joe M. Sonntag's Reaper Destroyer issue 2 on Indiegogo. It is not something that you'll want to miss out on, because, like I said, Joe is a Comicsgate king. He puts out quality work. He has great art. He has a great story. So 3 reasons why you should go and back. Alrighty. All right, Sunny Days with Cloud. Oh, you were saying, okay, maybe I wasn't seeing it wrong. I'm guessing that's what you were meaning. Anyways, I've been going at this for about 40 minutes, and I think I've covered everything that I can cover about this. So now it's time for a little bit of shameless self-promotion for myself. If you guys would, please leave a like on this stream. Stop by and subscribe if you could. Every little bit helps the channel grow as I continue to try and push myself a little bit higher every day. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video, whether it's a live stream or a short or a pre-recorded video. It depends on what I decide to put out or how I'm feeling during that day. Still need to figure out how to actually properly end these things. So I will see all of you next time. Peace out.